Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders that I learned this truth from, the men at GMS, and the brethren with the like-minded doctrine. This is Brother Bakalah Wallam here with another hopeful edifying video to the body of YAHAWAHSHI. I want to open with this verse out of Amos, the first chapter, and 11. Amos 1 and 11, it says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions and for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he pursued his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. His anger did tear perpetually, he kept his wrath forever." So that's Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, which is the self-proclaimed white man, which is the wicked pursuing the Malachi 1 and 4. Because he ruled the world in wickedness, and he was blessed. Also, this is what this lesson is going into, his blessing, which is the sword. Well, who was blessed with a sword? Go to Genesis, the 27th chapter. Genesis 27 and 38. It says, "And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father." And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, "Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above." And by, which is the point in verse 40, "And by thy sword shalt thou live." Which that's the point. By thy sword shall thou live. So Esau Edom is blessed with a sword, and that's how he runs the world, by the sword. Which is you can see that evidently that's by the self-proclaimed white man. That's how he rules the world, through his warfare, military acts, and all other manners of warfare. Chemical warfare, biological warfare, propaganda, which is a form of warfare. That's how he rules the world, with the sword. He was blessed with a great sword, which is talked about in Revelations, the book of Revelations. So now I'm gonna get into this, to the videos of this lesson, which is about these cops, Edomites, putting you Israelites to death, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Which this video here is from the channel Undisputable, Dr. Rashad. This is a video that says, "Cop who killed Patrick LaHoya has been identified." So I'm gonna let it play, and I'm gonna bring out some scriptures.
The officer who killed Patrick LaHoya has been identified according to reports. Now remember, the police chief said he's not going to identify the officer unless the officer received some type of charge. Well, people went on social media. Let's go ahead and put up the picture. Let's do that now. All right. So according to many individuals on social media, that's the guy. His name is Chris Paul Shore of Grand Rapids. According to many outlets and social media posts, that is the person who killed Patrick LaHoya, unarmed black male who should be alive. Let me take you to that video. Let go, taser! How many guys you got going? Drop taser!
Look there, he just killed him. Cold-blooded murder. Killed him. Esau Edom. The bloody man, Esau Edom. You see, he just killed that guy, man. and I think his crime, his so-called crime, was not having a license, and he killed him. Cold-blooded murder. Esau Edom.
Get back! The young black male who was killed was trying to avoid arrest. That is obvious. Just because you may deserve to see a judge does not mean you deserve to see your maker. This was avoidable. The cop did not have to kill the young man. Shot him in the back of the head. Now, another nuance to this story is this. The actual body camera footage of the officer mysteriously turned off right before he killed Mr. YAHAWAH. And then it turned back on when CPR was attempted by other emergency responders. Now, according to the narrative, they're going to say in the official report that it turned off because of the struggle. Well, I did some research and I found that in order to turn it off, you can't just hit the button. As a matter of fact, the reason why the camera does not turn off from someone just hitting the button is because they want to make sure that a tussle, that physical combat, does not or will not inadvertently turn off the camera. So in order to turn the camera off, you literally have to hold the button down for 3 seconds at a time to turn it off.
Yep, see that? That's the liar, Esau Edom. He's a liar, man. He's the father of lies, Esau Edom, man. See, he's a devil that the Bible speaks of. Devil means deceiver. Deceiver lies, manipulate. You know, that's what the devil does. That's one of his tactics and blessings also, as being the devil. You know, he lies. So you see that he cut the body camera off right before he shot the guy. Right before, because his intentions was what? To kill him. That's why he turns his body cam off, which you got to hold the button down 3 seconds to turn the body cam off. So Esau Edom, the devil, the murderer, the bloody man. You know, that's what he's here to do, man. He's the wicked. You know, and I also got another video. You know, see, I also got another video that I want to also put in. Bear with me, bear with me. Okay, this is the other video. It says, body cam shows police shooting armed man wanted for homicide. So there was another so-called black man that was I guess he was wanted for murder. You know, more or less, you know, it was so-called black on black crime without a doubt. And he had a gun. So I'm gonna play this video.
Hands, do it now, hands! Drop it, drop it! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop it! Drop the gun! Damn it! In a black t-shirt, afro, gun in his hand. Hands, do it now, hands! Drop it, drop it!
So now you see that he just killed the guy, cold-blooded murder, another cold-blooded murder. You know, you can barely tell if the guy had a gun. It's evident. It's more likely that a dude had a gun in his hand, but he didn't shoot at the officers or nothing. He didn't really look like he posed a threat. But still, that was foolish by Jake to have a gun. Which what the scriptures say: keep thee far from the man that have power to kill. Which I'm about to grab that real quick. Okay, this is out of the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach 9 and 13. It says, keep thee far from the man that have power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come into him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. See, that's what happened. You know, these two incidences, you know, they gave Esau Edom the devil. You know, you do anything or fault, you do anything, he's gonna more likely try to put you to death to try to be justifying his actions. He's looking for a reason to try to put you Jakes to death, man. That's what Esau Edom does. So it says, if thou come into him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon battlements of the city. See, that's why Esau Edom, you know, he's looking for a reason, you know, and you know, you walking like that guy, he grabbed the first video, the guy grabbed the taser, even though he was backing away and running away from the cop, he grabbed the taser, the cop, that's it, man. You know, they looking for a reason, you know, because they the bloody man, they the devil, man. Like it says, he pursued his brother with the sword and cast off all pity, man. That's Esau Edom. And in the second video, of course, what the other guy did, the other guy had what? He had a gun in his hand, giving us these Edomites reasons to put him to death. So, you know, that's what, you know, we should tread, you know, watch what we be doing when it comes to Esau Edom. You know, it's wise to be to deal. You know, you need to deal with Esau Edom wisely, Salakia. And also what Romans the 13th chapter. I want to grab that too. This is Romans chapter 13. And it reads on verse 1, it says, let every soul be subject unto the higher power, for there is no power but of Yahawah, the power that be ordained by YAHAWAHSHI. So the Most High, like the Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The Most High gave this demon Esau Edom, the red devil, gave him this authority, you know. So, you know, these incidences, you know, it's good to do and act wisely when it comes to these demons. You know, even though they try to provoke things because they're the fucking devil. But, you know, it's good, you know, it's best to deal in a wise manner with these demons when you would have, if anybody has encounters with them. And I want to read verse 3, and it says, for the rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Without then be Salaki, without then not be afraid of the power. Do thou do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. For he is not the minister of God of thee for good, Salakia, for he is the minister of God to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. So that's Esau Edom, man. He bear not the sword in vain. And for any reason, you seem like in those two videos, he'll try to put someone to death. That's Esau Edom. He beareth not the sword in vain. For he is the minister of Yahweh, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that do evil. So that's what these Edomites are here for, man. To put these evil as, these evil as 2/3 to death, man. Like and you can believe like that guy, the second video, he was what more I put 100 I can believe without a doubt that it was so-called black on black crime, but I bet he went out like like they bout some action. But what he do when he seen Esau Edom, he ain't even try to shoot back or nothing, man. His homeboys, where his homeboys at, his clique, his gang, his group, where they at, he ain't try to shoot back at Esau Edom. But I bet the other guy, I bet they just ran up on him and shot him. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But from how these them dudes in the streets, man, be gang banging and all that, they be ready, like they be about some action when it be somebody of their own race, man. They ready and bout something. But when you see in the incident with Esau Edom, he ain't try to do anything, man. But yeah, that's Esau Edom, he was blessed with that sword, man. He bared not in vain. So you see in these two incidents, Esau Edom does not care about you tribes, man. And during Jacob's trouble, it's gonna get a whole lot worse than that. This is just a glimpse of what Jacob's trouble gonna be, cause they're gonna be like madmen, sparing none. But I hope this video was edifying to the body. And I want to say, YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles that I learned the truth from. Again, GMS, and the brethren with the like-minded doctrine. And I want to say, Shalom to the next time. Yahawah Ratazah, which means Lord willing. Why Abba Babal. DTA soon.